We met the number. Leader Reid needs to step up and get his guys to do the right thing.
All right, Congressman. What a mess. Thank you, sir. Good seeing you.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, I want you to check this out. Washington setting out more than $600 million in benefit checks to dead federal workers in the past 5 years. My next guest says no wonder our country is dead, because this type of waste has been alive and well in Washington for years. National Taxpayer Union's Peter Sepp joining me right now. Peter, do we know whether any of those checks were cashed?
Oh, a lot of them were cashed. In fact, as you pointed out in a previous segment, over $500,000 worth of checks were cashed by the son of a deceased federal annuitant. I think the most ironic upshot of all of this is OPM, the Office of Personnel Management, actually has a better record for improper payments than most other agencies, below 2.5% of all the payments that it's making. If this is what good means, a loss of $600 million over 5 years, imagine what bad means.
Well, to be fair to OPM, we just want to say that we asked for someone to come on from there, but they did release a statement. OPM, this is the Office of Personnel Management, I believe, fully committed to eliminating improper payments to deceased annuitants. Action has been taken on all $600 million in improper payments, including $113 million currently in collection. Be that as it may, the damage is done. This is on the heels of stimulus last year that was going out to prison convicts. I mean, I always think if you're in jail and you get a check, it's not as if you can go to jail already. You know, you're in jail. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. Kids are getting it. Animals are getting it. But this happens all the time. I guess the numbers are so big in the aggregate. Even though those who, have no problem with stimulus say, well, it's a small percentage, but these numbers are huge.
Yeah, they are. Government-wide, we're talking about $120 billion in fiscal year 2010. And again, sure, the OPM does deserve some credit for implementing reforms, but the Inspector General who put this report out said the reforms may be stalled soon. Just one of the things they're trying to do, match the deceased annuitants up with the Social Security Administration's master file. Well, they had 12 people doing that initially. They've cut back the staff to 6 people.
But you know what, when you're in a rush to spend money, and you've reminded me of this before, but when you're in a rush to get money out the door, you're going to make mistakes. Now we have to cylinder it, knowing full well that there were a lot of problems there and a lot of rushing out the door there. I'm not saying that these other companies that are getting money are future cylinders, but I think we should make damn sure they're not. That's all I'm saying, and we're not.
No, we're not, and we're not putting in place procedures that can catch this stuff ahead of time. Medicare and Medicaid, for example, are only now beginning to communicate with each other at the computer level to try and determine if there are patterns of fraud among problem contractors. This stuff should have been going on 10, 20 years ago.
All right, we'll watch very closely, Peter Sepp. Thank you, the National Taxpayers Union. We got the satellite going on here, crashing into Earth. You got markets cascading all over the earth. Just enjoy it while you have it. A little more to this.
"21st Century Insurance here with I think, our fastest way yet to prove that you can save hundreds of dollars just by switching your car insurance. You start with 2 identical cars, one covered by a leading insurance provider, the other covered by 21st Century. Both cars have the same damage. But here's the fun part. You see, they both have the same coverage, so they both get the same fast, hassle-free repairs. Although, I have to confess, I've never seen my mechanic move like that. And done. Same car, same damage, same repairs, but drivers who switch from Geico to 21st don't pay the same premiums. No, they save an average of $492 a year. And drivers who switch from Progressive, they save even more. Call 800-511-0971. That's 800-511-0971. Or try us online, first.com. 21st Century Auto Insurance. The same great coverage for less.
FoxBusiness.com. For all the business information you need right now, giving you the power to prosper.
Break a leg.
Thanks.
We've got a 4:30 presentation.
We are the 4:30 presentation.
Easy does it. She's a big file. She needs time to buffer.
Why is that network so fast?
It's Optimum Wi-Fi. It's twice as fast as 3G. And it's free.
Where you going?
I gotta go embarrass myself on Facebook.
Optimum Wi-Fi.